guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica, and today I am doing week 7 of the pantry challenge that Three Rivers Homestead is doing. This was a very interesting week. Lots of going on, busyness. I did at the store, when I went to go get my milk, they had lettuce on sale for 99 cents for a head of lettuce. I haven't seen that in my area for a while. So I did pick up 2. That was the only added thing that I added extra besides my milk this week. And if you guys enjoy my videos, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. And please subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any more videos. Let's get going. For a cup of breakfast this week, we did some oatmeal. Okay guys, I am going to be making some pancakes for breakfast. Yeah, something easy. Now we did pancakes twice this week, and then for our final breakfast we did some scrambled eggs with cheese on top. Alright, since I'm running low on the store-bought bread from the freezer, I decided to pull out a couple loaves of that I had made, and so I am just going to make up some grilled cheese for lunch. But I'm going to get some butter and set it on my griddle, just like so. Alright, our stew is nice and hot. There's our grilled cheese, and that's our lunch. And that's what we had for our all week for lunch, was the soup and grilled cheese. Alright, for supper tonight, I pulled out some of the chicken Alfredo that I made. I guess it would be turkey Alfredo that I made a couple weeks ago. Stick it in the crock pot. I'm going to set the box of noodles next to it, so that way tonight the kids know that they still have to add the noodles before they eat it. But I'm going to cook it on low all day and call it done. There it is. All done. Alright, I'm going to be making some raisin cookies. I'm using my grandma's recipe. I have 1 cup of raisins that they're actually quite frozen. But even if they weren't frozen, I still would do this. And then what you're going to do is just take water to just cover them. And this makes them nice and moist and squishy, and there we go. And then I'm just going to cook them for about 5 minutes or so. Just enough to get them all moistened up. Alright, I already softened or partially melted on my 1 cup of butter. Now my grandma's recipe is actually double this, and I'm actually having it. Yes, I normally double everything, but in this case I'm actually having it because it makes so many of them. Yeah. And I'm just adding my, go ahead. 1 cup of sugar. Okay, last one. Uh-huh. You gonna mix for me? And then I'm gonna add 2 eggs. They already cracked. You gonna pour them in?
Yeah.
One teaspoon of vanilla. Half teaspoon of nutmeg. Keep mixing. 1/4 teaspoon of cloves. One teaspoon of cinnamon. Yes, cinnamon. Mm-hmm. 1 teaspoon of salt. Yep. And 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Yeah, baking soda. Alright, can I stir?
Yeah.
Okay. Decided to go with the mixer. And we need 2 cups of oatmeal. Okay?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'll mix that up before I go any further. There we go. You got it? You got a chunk of butter mixed up. There we go. You holding it? Both hands. There you go. Okay. Now that I'm going to pour off most of the water into my cup. I'm going to add some of this water to the raisins, but not all of it. I'm going to add all the raisins to... Ooh. Don't! Hot! Hot! And I'm going to add 2 cups of flour.
Me.
Oh, you're going to add 2 cups of flour? Uh-huh.
Me.
Okay. Stirring. Just going to add the whole thing of water. Because it is very, very dry. If you can see that. And it's very moist normally. Here we go. Looks much better. much better. Probably didn't need quite as much, but oh well. It'll all work out. Alright. Now I'm going to drop them on rounded tablespoons onto a greased or parchment papered pan and bake for 375 for 10 to 12 minutes. Yep. Oh. Alright, they are all done. You can tell they are done because they got the nice brown edges. I'm just going to let them cool and then we'll eat them. You can see how big my hand is. Nope, my hand has got cinnamon all over it, but yep, all good. Alright, for supper we are going to have some pork chops. My husband just sprinkled some seasoning on these because he's going to do them on the grill. We're also going to have some ham steak, and he wanted to try soaking it in pineapple and seeing how that goes. So he's going to do those up all on the grill. Then we're going to have some cowboy mashed potatoes. That's what they just call them when you don't peel them. You just scrub them up, cut them. So they are boiling. And also for our vegetable, we got some sweet corn out, some butter, and we cooked it in the microwave just to warm it up. We're probably going to have to rewarm it because Faith was a little too zealous at getting stuff ready. So that is for Katie. We added our milk and our butter, and Katie is just working at smashing up the mashed potatoes. Right. There is the ham steaks with pineapple after the grill. Mashed potatoes are about done. I'm going to make strawberry pretzel salad. So I have half a cup of melted butter. And then I pulled some pretzels out of the freezer because we never eat a whole package. So I stick them in the freezer so that way I have them. And then I broke them up with the rolling pin. I'm going to mix those in there. And then I'm also going to add half a cup of sugar. Then I'm just going to mix this up. Kind of. Alright, and what I'm doing is I'm just taking it and pressing it kind of into a greased 9x13 pan. And then I'm going to bake it in the oven. 350 degrees for 7 minutes. Now what I have here is my pretzels are in the oven. I have 2 small boxes or 1 large box of jello. I added the boiling water. I am just mixing it up, and even though it's going to be strawberry pretzel, this is cherry because that's what I got. Well, actually, that's what I want to use up. I got strawberry, but I'm just stirring it until it's dissolved. And I'm going to get this partially before I add it on top of the pretzels. Then I'm adding 1 cold, and then I'm going to add my frozen strawberries. Now, because I only have whole strawberries, I kind of use the food processor to kind of grind them a little bit. Kind of. There we go. And then the heat will kind of. Let's see, I think I'm going to food process the rest of the bag. And add that. Got the rest food processed. Adding that quick. Mix, mix, mix. Now I'm going to set that in the refrigerator to kind of get gelled up a little. And then, yep, I'm going to set this in the fridge. And pretzels aren't quite done yet, so I'm going to mix the filling up. 1 block of cream cheese or 8 ounces, 1 cup of sugar, and 1 container of Cool-Whip. And I'm just going to beat it until it's nice like that. And it always helps if you stick your cream cheese in the microwave for about 15 seconds, and it softens it up. Especially if you don't plan ahead like I do. So, and the pretzel crust is done. So I am going to let it cool hot, just a little bit, and then I'm going to add all my layers. So for about 10 minutes, I'm going to spread the cream cheese mixture over. And as you can see, this is kind of already starting to firm up. So we're going to try and sprinkle over top. Ooh. Get this all nice and spread out. Kind of. George, stop snacking. Alright. And then I'm going to set it in the refrigerator until it's completely jello. And then it'll be ready to eat. And there is my pretzel salad. Didn't quite wait long enough for the jello, but it's still going to be good. Now another meal. We just made pizza again. Alright. For a dessert, we are going to be making a cake. What George is doing is he took a can of crushed pineapple. See? And we are dumping it into a bowl. Then we are going to add a inch of food cake mix.
No.
So just add water.
Water.
I'm just going to mix these together, kind of. Okay, it's all mixed up. Now I'm going to just put it into a sprayed 9x13 pan, and I'm going to bake it at 350 for about 20 to 25 minutes until it's done. All right, there is the final product, and it is just a light, fluffy dessert. Something easy and simple. We had leftovers on the other days. All right, I'm going to try and make some fruit pizza or some cherry dessert pizza. I took 2 of my cans, jars, pint size, this size, of my cherry pie filling. Stuck them in a bowl. Add a little bit of water, and I'm warming it up. I will have the post below of the actual recipe for you guys to try at home. I spread my pizza dough. I had an extra container or Pillsbury pizza dough in the refrigerator, trying to use up. So I got that spread over a greased pan. Now I'm going to take my pie filling that I warmed up just to make it spreadable. And I'm going to spread it on top. Oh, I guess that 1 pint would have been enough. I still got some left over that I'll put in the fridge. I'll use it for something else. I'll probably make some cherry ice cream later. So I'm going to finish making the topping because it says I got to make a topping now. Okay. I mixed up the topping, and after I did 1 batch of the current topping that they said to do on the recipe, I made another batch. I'm going to stick it in a 400-degree oven and cook for 25 to 30 minutes. Okay. It is done. Obviously don't put it close to the edge because it spilled over into the oven. So I am going to mix up the frosting and drizzle it over top, because by the time I get it mixed up, it should be cool enough that I can drizzle. Okay, I kind of got it. I didn't quite measure. That's okay. They said I just wait until it cools down a bit more, but oh well. Oh, I'm just gonna dribble it. Kind of like that, making a mess all over the place. There we go. Let's even them out. And we'll let it cool. Okay. I just cut a piece. Probably should wait until it's cooler, but you know me. I don't ever. Hot, but very good. Very good. Gonna definitely add this one to the recipe. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next week. Have a good week, and God bless.